of the four-legged tripod that makes up the Triceratops. It is Steve Hofstetter, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Hello. I have great news. Turns out I was faking this whole time. I'm an excellent bike rider. We don't have to do this. Okay, welcome to the show. If you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can pay.
No sound, guys.
Yeah, we got it now.
Oh,
Okay,
all right. We had no sound for a second on the stream out, but we're good now.
So let's just quickly recap. Isolation Nation, welcome. It's Saturday. I just woke up, very excited, and I shouldn't be shouting this loud, and here's Steve Hofstetter.
Okay, cool. If you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Do all of that stuff. Throw in those Facebook stars. And please welcome Mr. Chris Bauer.
Ah, wow.
What up? It's Saturday. We fly out tonight. Is that way too loud? Sorry, Ben.
No, it was just for me. I'm barely awake, but it was good.
Okay.
It was good volume.
No, good volume for human beings who have been awake.
Yep.
Well, we were texting back and forth at 6 a.m., Ben, so I don't know where.
I wake up sometimes when these texts come in. I chime into a text thread and go back to sleep for many more hours.
Yeah. I didn't go back to sleep. I just woke up.
Yeah, I was getting texts this morning when I woke up, and I was like, this is early for me, and I'm in.
Yep. And by the way, I think audio for a televised or broadcast program is overrated. Don't you think?
Well, that's a good Jay Leno. I like it. I can't believe you didn't get that part. Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how you doing?
Hey, everybody. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, look,
You also just woke up, huh?
A little bit. I'm a little under the weather, so.
your hair's super curly, though. It looks awesome.
Thanks. I used gel today.
Nice.
I did something to it. Thank you so much. I showered is really what I did, to be honest.
Well done.
Ben is confused at this concept. Rachel, you have a cold?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, that's
I've been
sad.
sneezing.
Is it gonna fuck you up for Indy, or you?
No, it's allergies. I'm back in the East Coast and just been sneezing a lot.
Understandable. You're like, I'm allergic to memories from my childhood.
That's it. Trauma. Really.
Is there anything else you want to tell us?
I think Steve's about to have an allergic reaction to a bike. He's gonna like break out in scabs.
There's nothing else you want to say, though, huh, Rachel?
What are you talking about?
What are you implying?
Okay, I'll do it. We also have two comedians who will be on a little bit later, and they are Gianmarco
that's
Soresi and Fizaa Dosani, everybody.
Oh, yeah, we haven't figured out who does that yet. Do we?
I don't
we
read my
have-
text either.
By
I
the way,
realized we never tell you up front who's on the show. We should probably start doing that so you don't have to wait 20 minutes to know who our comedians are. And we've assigned that, I think, kind of to Rachel, but it's unclear. And we all forgot. And she's sneezing. And so, whatever, you know.
I do enjoy that Ben just told someone else that they missed their part of the show.
Hey, it's a new Ben, man. New Ben, new him. He's ready. He's
Oh, yeah.
on it now. He wakes up. He's here on time for the show. He's texting at 5 a.m. It's a whole thing, man. I'm excited.
Beat Steve to sound check today. I mean, there's wild stuff happening in the world.
I know, man. Look, hey, we could all.
Yeah, but
We
that's
wanna
also
announce-
because now that I have this all set up, I just trust it that it'll work each time, so I don't have to.
Oh, knock on the wood behind you right now.
See what is wrong with you? I'm just saying, if he can change.
Oh, that stain might not be
and
dry.
I can change. We can all. We did not have an overnight game. We did not have an overnight game since it's Saturday. Do we have a Night King winner, Rach?
We did. So the Night King game was let's come up with some obstacles for Steve to jump over when we're in Indianapolis, when you guys are in, not Indianapolis, but Pittsburgh, actually, is what it is. And I really enjoyed Curtis Mason's answer. He said Steve should jump over a spinning fan with a picture of LaBalls in his basket.
Oh my god,
So Curtis is the Night King winner. Claim your prize.
that is disturbing in multiple ways.
I don't know if he wants LaBelle's balls in the basket or LaBelle's picture. I didn't know what was going on there.
I
It
think
seemed a little-
either.
Yeah, either or will work. I didn't know if he wanted anyway, but
Yeah, what you do is you put them in the spokes so they flap. That's the trick.
Put your low ones in the basket.
don't say fap, Steve. That's not good.
Flap. I said flap.
Let's not talk about flaps either, please, guys.
All right. Either way, today's game, because apparently this is a thing and we're doing a thing. Today's game is we're biking a celebrity. So take a celebrity's name and make it about bicycles somehow. So for instance, Geary Busey. Or how about Pella Tony Danza?
Damn it, I had that one.
Or my favorite, C.D. Corbin. Anyway, the point is, take
Judging on her Google search history, that's accurate.
SEAT, but yes, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there's no bike thing in the word CD. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was trying to find which word it was. I didn't, because I did the same thing you did, Ben. I knew that wasn't right, but I wasn't
Oh
sure.
my God, am I so bad at this that I think bikes have seats and they don't? Is this how?
Oh, the bike you're getting is not going to have a seat.
Yeah, just a metal rod right up your ass.
Oh.
All right.
If you ever see the bike on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the stationary bike that Mac rides, we're going to get that for you. And if you haven't, Google that. That's very funny. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, there's a game. If you want to participate in the game, do things. Anyway, so what you do is, so the game is Bike a Celebrity, and if you want to participate in it, what you do is you comment on any of our feeds, but if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, what you do is you comment with a tip, at least $5 of a Super Chat, a Venmo, or a PayPal. We'll get to those at the end, and as always, if you're in our video front row, you get up to 3 entries for free.
And just to recap on the bicycle challenge yesterday, so we raised, if we raised $1,500, Steve was going to not only ride a bicycle or try to, but try to do it over an obstacle course. So we have until the end of today, which we raised at $1,500, so we're definitely doing that. But what did we say, Bowers, if we get to 2,000?
If we get to 2,000, he jumps over me on a ramp. Either I'm the ramp or he jumps over me, one of the two. I don't know how that's going to work. We're going to try to make sure so I don't die or get paralyzed.
Look, Bowers, as we've learned, if he dies, he dies.
I'm just going to have you jump over my legs and not my spine. That's all.
I would much rather get jumped over on the torso. I feel like you got more like muscle there. You can kind of block it. Your legs, you might break those legs like this.
Yeah, but you break a leg, you can come back from that. You break your back, you're fucked forever. That's all I'm saying.
Very good point.
And I'll
Not mitigation, Ben, not.
we
This
did
is why
have-
Bowers was up so early. He couldn't fall back asleep. He was like, my legs, my spine. Which one do I choose?
Well, Chrissy was riding over me with a bike all night. We were trying different spots, and, you know, the leg hurt the least.
Yeah, but that was independent of the challenge. That's just what they're into.
Oh, yeah.
This is how good Steve is at destroying challengers in any respect. This is supposed to be Steve getting embarrassed and a chance of physical harm, and now Bowers might break his spine or die.
Okay.
All right, Rachel, so what do we
But
up
so
to?
we had some overnight bicycle tips coming in. So by the end of today, if we get to 2,000, we're going to do the Bowers ramp. We are currently at almost basically $1,700. So
Wow.
3 more hundred. And
All right, what happens? Do we have anything that happens if we get to 2,500? Do we? What do we?
Fire.
What do we
I
do?
thought fire was 2,500.
Oh no, fire's not 2,500.
It's Greg. We talked about a bunch of shit yesterday. I don't know if we had a 2,500. Greg Murphy would know. Just ask Greg messages.
We'll figure something out. If we get to 2,500, we'll figure something out that is more ridiculous than me riding on a ramp over Bowers. And what's fun about this is there's always some new people at each show. And of course, you know, we have our comics, and they might be wondering, what's the big deal? You're just riding a bike. And it is a big deal. I can't do that.
He's never ridden a bike.
And I think maybe it's just throwing it out for 2,500. Maybe it really is the outfit Steve is wearing. It's like a tiara.
I am bringing the chicken suit. I think it was $2,500. He wears the chicken suit during the.
But obviously no head. Obviously no head. He can't wear the head, otherwise you don't see it.
3,000, I'll wear the head.
Hey.
We don't want you to wear the head.
And just because you're not getting head doesn't mean Steve shouldn't.
Hey, we get to 4,000, I'll wear only the head.
The internet.
Will
now.
be strategically placed.
oh, and I did want to say, for
Oh
those
my
of you
God.
that donated yesterday, the link for the Zoom, so the bicycle live stream is going to be Monday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. I already sent all the links out, so if you didn't get a link, email me on Patreon if you're a member, or if you're not, send me an email on sdsc@comedyjuice.com so you can be a part of the live stream.
Yeah, we want to make sure everybody who donated, gets a ticket for it. What did we say? $10 and up if you donated?
$10 and up.
Yeah, if you donated $10 and up, you get a ticket for the private live stream that will not be shown to anyone. And if you can't make it live, we will put a recording out there. But if you share it with anybody, I'll be very upset. And you'll know because a chicken will show up at your door and kill you.
Well, before you introduce the front row, Ben, we do have 2 new patrons. So we've got Debs joined, who's one of the
Debs.
Debs, welcome. Thank
at
you.
the Mad One stuff, and then Danica A also joined. So thanks, guys, for being part of the Patreon.
Woo.
Love that. And then before I introduce the front row, 2 other things I just wanted to fill everybody in on. They are related. One is I forgot to plug yesterday that I was on a TV show yesterday called Banfield. Ashley Banfield's new show on a new network called News Nation. Forgot to plug it. But I will tell you this, that I watched it last night when it aired, and there was a host looking like a human being, and there was a guest, Dina Badilla, looking like a human being, and there was me accidentally with some filter on. I didn't realize that was making me look younger and very washed out. Very like a cartoon character so that was, maybe not perfect. But anyway,
Wait, Ben, do you have any idea how enjoyable it is that you had notes for yourself in the past?
Did you say I am not a young boy while you were starting to present your thing?
It was Baby Ben talking about the cicadas are coming. It's not good. But just at least please note that I have notes for myself too. It's not like I think I'm better than anybody. I just like things to be better than they are, and whatever. But it's related to the next thing. I was, I guess, trying to look good subconsciously because today the health challenge is up. This is when we are all supposed to have hopefully accomplished our goals or at least tried to get there. So when I introduce the front row, maybe do something and let us know if you achieved your goal, maybe with thumbs up or medium or thumbs down, or you can say something quickly if you'd like, whatever it is. But want to know how you did on the health challenge. I will update on mine. My goal was to lose 7 pounds by today and to work out at least 5 times. Well, I worked out 7 times, so that's cool. I only lost 4.1 pounds, but I lost 4.1 pounds. Pretty close to 7, much better than I was. Now I can eat a lot of all-you-can-eat Brazilian beef in Indy, so I'm pretty excited about that.
By the way, and also I will add, just give us a thumbs up if you made it. If you didn't, you can just pretend you weren't in it. It's totally fine.
That's fine, yes. You don't have to shame yourself for missing it, but if you feel like that'll hold you more accountable, then do that. That's cool. Whatever you would like, because we're going to keep being healthy. It also was to eat smaller portions was part of my goal. I did that pretty successfully most days, not all. A couple ice cream mistakes in there that happened, but I plan to continue that forward except for the all-you-can-eat Brazilian beef in Indianapolis.
And the ice cream mistake is playing at the Roxy, but we'll all be in Indianapolis, so we have to miss the show.
That's sad. I've caught all the prior Roxy shows you mentioned, so please now, video front row.
Are you John Duggan at Nowhere? You've seen every single Roxy show? That's amazing.
That's right. That's right. Or Tam Brown, both of them incredible records. Video front row, join the party. It is time to meet our fine feathered friends here. The budget chicken is hovering over all of us. And we are joined, Leedy's confused by that. I don't know. Fine feathered friends, and I try to justify it to a show thing. Her face gave me notes during the show, and it makes me feel good. I like to get better. I like to improve myself.
So you were watching, or I'll keep my judgmental looks to myself.
Your looks are the visual version of Tam size. Here we go. We are joined in the front row now by who's first? Very excited to see who will be spotlit first anytime in the future. And there it is. Blue corner Bill, everybody. Good to have you, Bill. Good to have you. Very nice. Excellent. I'm good. Being good, Taylord. God, I must be tired. At first, I thought you were being a good version of Taylor. I'm like, oh, there may be a comma missing. I'm being good, Taylor, is what you meant.
When Bill was in elementary school and he was bad, they sent him out of the corner. Like he had to go other places.
Love that. We are joined next in the video front row by everybody's favorite person. You know her, you love her. It is, she almost doesn't need an introduction. It's so great. Everybody knows her. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Cassidy Savalas. Who loves you, baby?
That's the best one yet, Ben.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know how to do this properly, but you know what I mean. You're next joined in our VFR by none other than Shannon Sorrow Burke, everybody, with that incredibly strange photo.
It's so weird.
The weirdest part is the like barely drawn portrait in the middle back there. What is that? Like Ludi. Like Ludi. Ludi had a minute to do that thing in the background there.
Now, the weirdest part is that Jimmy Carter is 6'7".
Well, I mean, was 6'7".
No, he wasn't 6'7". I'm just.
Oh, he wasn't? Okay.
No.
I thought you need certain height to be a peanut farmer.
No, I saw a picture today with Arnold Schwarzenegger between Andre the Giant and Wilt Chamberlain, and it kind of looked like this picture of Jimmy Carter next to Jill Biden. It's amazing.
Not an ideal photo. The one where they flipped it is hilarious. If you guys have seen that, if you can find that, Shannon, we'll spotlight you later. Where they flipped it and made a huge Jimmy Carter and Rosalind Carter and a tiny
Oh shit, I haven't seen that one.
Joe Biden. It's very funny. She's Googling. We are joined now in the front row also by the other Rachel. Good to have you, Rachel.
Hello.
Wonderful to be here. We are joined next. By the way, I'm seeing no thumbs up, so far either nobody's done the health challenge. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Boom. Doing good. Love that. Cassie Nolan is with us. Hello, Cassie. Coming to us from her wine cellar. I don't hate that idea. Love that. And a clothes closet. Thank you for your kindness, generosity, patience during this difficult time. We are joined by Brad Clark, everybody. Great to have you, Brad.
Woo. He has an open closet to the universe.
That's right. We are joined now by Greg Burns Jackson.
Oh my God, is that me jumping the shark?
Jumping the Bowers shark. That is
that's
an amazing photo.
That's great.
I think that's what it is. We get to $2,500. I put on a shark costume, and you jump the shark. That's I think that's what we were talking about.
Oh, how about this too? How about at $2,500, you're wearing a shark costume, okay? And as Steve jumps over you, you say, "Your comedy sucks," and Steve has to go, "You're right, I'm sorry." No reply, no retort.
How about at $2,500? I'm in a shark costume in a baby pool, and Steve has to jump over me in the baby pool. What do you think about that?
I mean, he might, you all might die in that scenario. That's a little aggressive. I've been riding a bike pretty well my whole life. I couldn't do any of these things we're talking about, so I don't know what we think Steve's first day of biking is going to be like, but it seems
Hey, you got
implausibly
high for the first time with Doug Benson. I figured his first time riding a bike, he's going to jump over a fucking pool. I mean, he does things big. He's Steve.
a strong point.
Comedian owns gauze.
We are joined by Sean Ehrlich, everybody. He's joined by his normal, always there monster that is on the shelf. Where the wild things are, right there on that shelf. That's where they are. We all know it. I can't remember who wrote that book, but it's a famous author who
Maurice Sendak.
Yep, Maurice Sendak. Thank you. You said Laurie Sendak or Maurice?
I mean, you know trivia. Which is it?
Maurice Sendak. The Maurice Povich Sendak Show. We are joined by Roddy Snaff
Hey, it's Roddy Snaff.
with a quote on the shirt that says, "You could say that if you're stupid and don't know things." Steve Hofstetter.
Holy shit! I didn't even make that shirt.
Okay, we have now hit a critical, amazing point in Steve's life he's been dreaming about his whole life. His merch is now self-generating.
His merch is sentient? Is that what you're saying?
That's
Automatically
that's just a
typing what he
line.
says.
That's a line from my Matt Gaetz video. I guess.
That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. We are joined by the newly pinned level person on the. Did you just eat your pin? Wasn't a pin at all, was it?
No.
Okay, that was some kind of a date. This is a chocolate. I love chocolates.
I didn't reach my goal, but it depresses me, so I need chocolate.
That's Ronka. I don't want to behave, Haneke. Nicely done or not done. You do you, boo. I love it. We are also joined, and some words are so great in a German accent. Chocolates. Allison West is here. Allison is outside, but I imagine her dog is within inches. Oh, I'll go over there. Okay.
I mean, technically, all measurements are within inches.
Very good point. Not in other countries, though.
You got enough time.
He's in the front of the yard.
Okay, fair enough. If you got enough time, says Bowers. We got Lindsay Nope joining us, everybody,
Hey, I love it.
from her office at the park with the recreation. Great to have you, Lindsay. Love
Now,
that.
we were gonna take a field trip to Pawnee while we were in Indiana, and then we realized it didn't exist.
We enjoy
Indiana doesn't exist?
Indiana is just Pawnee.
Where are we flying to? Oh. We got Patrick Yoakley in the house, everybody. Yoakley, Dokley, good neighbor. That bottom picture is definitely crooked. You're aware of that, right? The bottom.
We had a storm last night. We had a storm last night.
That is how much Patrick shaving affects his environment.
The whole world's off kilter.
I picture him shaving and the little beard pieces just swirling around the place, knocking everything. We are joined by Mary Lieber, everybody.
Hey, what's up, Mary?
Great to have you, Mary. I'm a Lieber myself. Like a fan of yours is what I mean. Part of your fan club.
I thought that was like an astronomy joke. Or astrology.
It was. I know the trivia thing you're referencing for sure.
Libra.
Yep.
Yes.
Knew that's what you meant. We're joined by D.
How did I lose
Upton.
that fucking contest? Sorry, go ahead.
You're joined by D. Upton, of course, the inspiration for Billy Joel's famous song Upton Girl. And her diet challenge her health challenge rather, went somewhat good, somewhat bad.
It's ongoing. 32 pounds, 28 more to go.
Wow!
Damn.
Incredible. That's a huge success. That's 2 thumbs up. And what's that you're eating there?
It's a vape. I quit cigarettes, but it's hard to keep stuff out of my mouth. Wait.
Hear that, Carmel?
And Ben wants Carmel to take up smoking just so she'll stop.
And I don't advise this medically, but apparently if you do stop eating and just vape instead, you lose a lot of weight very fast. So make sure you're consulting a doctor. Make sure
Is that
you
a vape
consult a
diet?
doctor. That's right. Oh, vaping girl. We are now joined in the video front row.
I vape in the morning for breakfast. I vape in the afternoon for lunch, and then I have a sensible dinner. It's amazing.
You're joined from the outdoor, de-budgeted, de-chickened version of Gus. Augustus Gus Walsh, everybody. There he is. It's Gus.
Hey.
Great to have you, Gustard. See you in Indy soon. As soon as I introduce the front row, I will open and close my beeping washing machine. I apologize. We've got Anna Hood in the house, everybody. Hello. Oh, I just realized Gus might have been doing this for the health challenge going well, so congrats, Gus.
No,
just
that was
hide
just
that.
Gus.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Anna Hood, great to have you here. Beautiful backdrop. I love it. No closets. We got Dave.
Nice shirt.
Yes, indeed. We got Dave the Adster here. Welcome back, Dave.
I'm surprised there's not a pile of shit in that closet. How do you have
I am
that much
surprised
space
by that.
anywhere?
Think of all the Lampoon movies you can put in that empty space right there.
That closet is a fake wall behind the closet. You open that up and there's more DVDs behind it.
Definitely. Good to have you, Dave. We have James Nielsen joining us. You guys, our ratings just skyrocketed. Loves it. Great to have you here. That joke's not good anymore.
Coming to us from the set of A Bug's Life.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I liked Ants better, but I get what you're saying.
Fair.
Happy with it, but don't go B movie if you don't want to. Nobody can make you go full B movie. We got Andrea Gordon here.
Woo!
Challenge went well, and she just ate chocolate.
By the way, Ben, I'm not going to give you shit about it. I have forgotten about the thumbs up every time. I'm like, oh, they're enthusiastic. Oh, right, the chat.
Well, at least it went well, sort of, or was that just part of the setup for this chocolate joke? Part of the setup. Got it. Fair enough. Well, don't worry. That chocolate's nothing that 40 pounds of Brazilian beef in Indy won't fix. We are joined by MC Hoo-Ha.
He's talking about the restaurant.
That's right.
Yeah, not my nickname.
40 pounds of all-you-can-eat beef is your nickname.
No.
Weirdest part was he said Brazilian. I am not Brazilian.
Two of us hosts hate that line of joke, and two of those hosts love it. And it'll happen for you, Bowers, one day. Steve will let you see it. We got MC Hoo-Ha. Sean J joining us. Great to have you. And we got JoJo in the house.
What up, JoJo?
What up, JoJo? Thumbs up. Nicely done. The health challenge is going well. Loves it. Loves it. Congratulations. You've been walking a lot, maybe even running, jogging, swimming. Beautiful. Love it. 2 words. Sounds like healthy. Sounds like your thumb has been gotten a lot of a workout. You're playing video games. Congrats on all of it. Or you're just trying to show off to Steve you have normal thumbs. Well done. We got Ray Benjamin in the house. Okay, work in progress.
Well, I got the distance, 3.1 miles, but hurt my knee.
Okay.
So man,
Injuries happen. You're going to bounce back. Not literally for a while, but you will bounce back. And you'll be back out there running. I love it. Well for you. Good on you for having made the progress, man. I love it. Good job. We got Savannah Martin back in the house. Savannah Martin graduates. What up, Martin? Great angle. Great camera angle. We got an open closet and a Frankie angle. I don't know what's happening.
And pants.
And wearing no pants, apparently. We're about to fix that. Okay, you got shorts. That's a good jump. That was an effective jump. You were able to prove you are wearing some sort of pant.
That was her health challenge. She wanted to be able to do 1 box jump by today. She just did.
Very nice. I love it. That savvy Martin right there. And we are also joined here by Michael Veason, everybody. Great to have you, Michael. Thank you for joining us. Nicely designed background, thought through. Ooh. Love it. No random stuff we don't need to see. I'm a fan. Love that. What else we got here? We are also joined in the VFR by none other than bum 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 bum.
Hey, there we go.
Lovely lady, Leedy Corbin, the darling of Drummedy. It's dudes, everybody.
What's up, dudes?
Hello.
We also have 2 amazing comics, as mentioned earlier. By
Wait, we didn't get to Ralph, did we?
Oh shit.
Ralph. We got Ralph's have ills.
Rachel, can you give me a Kleenex? Thanks, Rachel.
On Earth? What?
Is it just a video? What is it? Or is it real life?
It's got to be real life. The background of your background is the same curtain that Ralph's in front of.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. It's real life.
Holy
It's
shit.
the wall, so I'm giving. I think that same amount of.
I was like, wait a minute, Rachel, is there a shitting wolf nearby you?
No,
Wolf.
unfortunately not.
The world's worst Steppenwolf cover band. What is that,
It's,
a catering tray?
It's like art.
Is
Oh.
it like art?
like art or it is art.
I don't know.
Oh,
my,
cool.
My friend is an artist.
Oh, nice. It's like a drawing table. I get it.
So confused by what's happening right now.
Okay, Rachel, so you're staying at a friend's place and Ralph came to visit. What is happening right now?
No, I needed help with some generals and stuff today to keep up because like all the bicycle tips. So Ralph's gonna be helping me with generals today.
Nice.
Math guy,
Very
I get
cool.
it. Nice.
Amazing. I love that. And that is the surprise twist ending to our VFR. That's the video for a row, everybody.
We have 2 great comics today, as always. Gianmarco Soresi is back. How you doing, Gianmarco?
Woo.
Hi, I'm good. Hello.
Uh-oh.
Wait, that's Jennifer's
Here.
story.
You're coming. We're figuring it out.
It's me. Oh,
There he is. What's up,
Hi.
buddy?
Nothing much. I wish I had some chocolate. I don't keep any in the house, but I'm very jealous of all the chocolate they got to eat.
I'm jealous of your Jeff Goldblum impression I've been hearing so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello. It's in a movie right now, Here Today, with Billy Crystal. It's on Cameo. It's on Cameo too. I've wished one person a happy birthday for $5. So check it out.
Is that the Tiffany Haddish movie with Billy Crystal?
Yes. It's the Gianmarco Soresi movie with Billy Crystal and Tiffany Haddish.
Gianmarco, I don't want to tell you how to do your business, but have you considered maybe raising your price on
Raise that
Cameo
price
to
a
like
little.
$6?
Did you hear the part about how I've only wished one person a happy birthday at my current rate?
Yes, because you're not charging enough, Gianmarco. They don't think it's worth
That's
it.
it. That's it.
That is it. Sometimes you think they're like,
You
oh, I don't want
value
this.
yourself enough. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
like-
Oh my God, I needed that today.
If you went into a store, if you went into a clothing store and you're like, hey, all these T-shirts are like $20, but this one's $1, you wouldn't be like, hey, cool, it's $1. You'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with this T-shirt? You're like, who shit on this T-shirt?
I would say, oh fuck, I can buy 10 T-shirts. That's what I would say.
I just learned to love the dollar T-shirt, Steve. That's what I'm into. That's my thing. It's like, oh shit, if I like something that sucks, and it's cheap. There we go. We also have Fizaa Dosani's here. Fizaa, how you doing? Woo!
Hey, I'm doing good. Hold on. There we go. Now I'm on the pin video collage thing. It's almost like I've never been through quarantine and haven't used Zoom before.
I love that painting behind you. That's really cool. Is that new?
Oh yeah, that's Divine. She's a drag queen. Was. Rest in peace.
Oh boy, Chris, why'd you have to bring that up?
I didn't know. I don't know
how I'll recover.
By the way,
Divine,
Fizaa,
like
I don't want to tell you how to do your business, but you also could have not told us that.
Yeah, but then we would have missed this whole opportunity.
Hey, Fizaa, congratulations! You were one of the on Clubhouse. You got like some big opportunity thing, right? Tell us about it.
Yeah, I got an opportunity thing. So they're having like a pilot season. You guys see the air quotes, a pilot season, and facial recognition comedy, which is my show, got picked up as a pilot, and it's we're actually the first show on pilot season on Monday.
Pilot season on Clubhouse?
Yes, pilot season on Clubhouse, 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. So come check us out. And if anyone wants to be on the audience, like on stage, I can hook you up.
Tiny question. What does that mean? How is it different than a normal Clubhouse show? What does it mean, pilot season?
It means that we have a chance for being picked up to series, and we're going to be given a budget and resources. So
wow.
It's pretty tight.
Very cool.
Wait, where does the money go into? You have the phone. That's it. You got to change your profile picture. I mean,
All the hours I spent on Clubhouse. You know how long I was on that shit? Like 23 hours out of
24.
Yeah, I had to
24.
think about I was tested.
She could have been going for a whole week or a month. We don't know how many hours she was talking about. It might have been a day.
I was in a
That's why Bowers won the trivia contest. He's got a different angle on these things.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I when I was being tested for the gifted program in second grade, the tester asked me like how many days or how many hours are in a day, and I didn't feel like I could ask, but I was like, well, what does she mean by day? Does she mean like the whole span of 24 hours? Or does she mean like the time that the sun is up? You know? And then I said 12. I went with 12 and I didn't get in. I didn't realize that there was a whole thought process.
Yeah,
but Fizaa, actually, that's a very good point. That like you were, in that sense, you were too gifted for the gifted program. Right. Because like the gifted program was trying to make sure you just knew how many hours in a day, and everybody knows that. But you were like, no, there are multiple interpretations. If you look at this from a different angle, and they're like, oh no, we don't need that in this program. We don't need.
I'm glad
that
I didn't take that test, because I would have thought how many hours are you being productive in your day, and I would have put 4.
My sister actually, we all had IQ tests as kids, and my mother would always tell the story about how on my sister's IQ test, this is like they test you when you're like 4 or 5 years old, and they asked my sister to name a holiday tradition, and she said cleaning. because she's in my family. And that's the right answer. It was either cleaning or yelling. Those are her two choices.
Also, Steve, we just learned so much, even in the setup of that story, about your life and how you became who you are. You did not, as a 4 or 5-year-old, learn to ride a bike. Instead, I forgot what the thing you said.
Instead, I learned how to finish sentences. And so,
instead, what was the thing we were just talking about? What's happening in my brain?
IQ tests.
You had an IQ test at age 4. Not the right thing for me to not remember.
Oh my God! You just
you had one of those.
Probably
one of those brain.
Ben, you probably did too. Your parents just love you too much to tell you what the results were.
I did go to a weird room and have paper for a while.
I took an IQ test, but they never got the results back. I think something happened in the mail. I don't know. Some sort of problem with it. They just never told me.
Ben's like, I took a high C test. Does that count? You just have to open the.
Oh man, I did take that, but I failed miserably my whole life of the Capri Sun test. That was. I had to flip that bitch
Generals.
over.
All right,
let's do it. Let's go, Rach.
Generals.
What we got?
All right, I'm gonna get through a couple. Bill Thompson last night said, "Steve, I sent you the shirt. How long is until it's in the merch store? I want to put Bowers ahead in the merch store." Technics Saturday's SDSC set should sound seriously silly. He always does this to me.
By the way,
And
Bill, if you
Berman?
actually did send that to me, I didn't get it. I don't know where you sent it. If it would send it via the show's email. That's the best way to get it to me.
Okay. Frank Berman said, "I thought this show was a talkie."
Queen Rachel, did you do something to your hair?
Top one?
Yeah.
Dana paid you $1 M.
You don't need to read the amount.
Is that a
to
million?
have an ambulance
$1 million.
standing, $1 million to have an ambulance standing by for Bowers and/or Steve.
Better get 2.
Technics, Bowers ramp 2K, on fire 50K, video priceless. Razor, Queen, I don't think it's allergies. I think you're suffering from giant middle finger withdrawals.
Kevin wasn't on the trip for the first week.
I'll see if there's a more portable version you can take with you on trips.
Yep.
Like a travel size giant middle finger that can fit in your pocket or something.
What you do is you take a small finger and move it closer to the camera.
And then last one.
Bingo.
Technics, Ralph and Gallagher sitting on SDSC LAUGHING.
Nice.
We're caught up. Let's do a comic. We'll catch up on the bicycle stuff in a minute.
Tag team tipping.
Celebrity guest tipper. I like that. All right, coming up right now, he has a Jeff Goldblum impression, and he's going to be in a movie with. It's Gianmarco Soresi, everybody! Woo!
Hi, thank you. You know, I figured since Mother's Day is tomorrow, I do some of my mom jokes. I have a lot of them. I love my mom. I call her every time I forget the HBO password. I called her because the password wasn't working once, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I changed it to my birthday." And I was like, "Could you spell that for me?" And yeah, she said, "Sure, it's YESTERDAY." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, capital Y." No, it's, you know, the only way my mom knew how to show me love when I was a kid was with Hostess cupcakes. Like if I got 100% on a spelling test, my mom would let me have a Hostess cupcake for dessert. which is why even now as an adult, when I do something well, I get this intense craving for a better mom. No, one of my favorite movies. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. This is from 1994. One of my favorite movies. It's called Trading Mom, where these kids, they find a magic store where they can trade their mom for a different mom. And I watch it every Mother's Day. And like, I still don't know though, like, I don't know if this store was real. I don't know if I'd actually trade my mom for a different mom or just cash. No, she's very sweet. She's trying to help my career. You know, I'm a comic, I'm an actor, and my mom, she's Jewish. She grew up in Little Israel, which is Hebrew for Long Island, and she dated this guy in high school who's now a huge talent agent in Hollywood, and she's always like, you know, you should call him up. And I'm like, and say what? And say what? Just ring this guy up out of the blue. Just be like, hello, hi, shalom. My mom gave you a couple hand jobs at Hebrew school. and it's time to return the favor. Yeah, so that's what I did. And this guy, and remember, he's been in Hollywood a long time. This guy said that my mom and I give very similar hand jobs. She supports me emotionally. Like I had a rough week, and my mom was telling her about it, and she said to me, she said, you know, Gianmarco, you're an actor. Why don't you act like you're not depressed? So I said, Mom, you're a yoga teacher. Why don't you go fuck yourself? No, that's a joke, of course. She's a Pilates teacher, and my mom. She just got certified to teach seminars on how Pilates can help your sex life. And it really works. It really works. Like I was making love to a woman, and I didn't want to finish too fast, so I just thought about my mom teaching fuck Pilates. I haven't come since. It's really incredible, incredible technique. I have a rough family situation. Like the only time my family really spent together, we used to do like a monthly game night where, you know, the three of us would get together. We'd play my favorite board game, Clue, but it would always end with my mom shouting, "It was the maid in the bedroom with your father." Yeah, my parents are divorced. My parents got divorced when I was 7 days old. So, you know, like most kids, my first word was mama, but my next 5 were told me to tell you. And they fought all the time. God, my parents blamed each other for everything, even if I did something wrong. Like if I knocked over a glass of milk, my dad wouldn't call me clumsy. He'd say, "You have your mom's big ass nose." I hope I'm very mean. I should be a better son. My mom raised me much better than this. She was a good mom. I remember once, I was very young. I was like 8 or 9 years old. I was in the car with my mom. And remember, I was like young. So, you know, give me a little room with this one. But the radio was on, and I thought Mark Antony came on the radio, and I loved Mark Antony. I was like, "Mom, it's Mark Antony. Turn it up. It's Mark Antony." And she said, "Sweetheart, no, that's Enrique Iglesias." And now, remember, again, I was 8 years old. I was like, "They all sound the same." She turned off the radio. She pulled to the side of the road, and she was like, "Gianmarco, that is racist. I don't ever want to hear you talk like that again." She turned the car back on the road, turned the radio back on, and the DJ came on and said, "That was Ricky Martin with Livin' La Vida Loca." That is my time. You've been a delight. Thanks a lot, guys.
Marco Soresi, everybody. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. And that was hilarious. yesterday. All my passwords seemed so far away. That was fantastic. Nicely done, man.
Yeah,
I
but
just realized
that was great.
that was great.
I'm going to send a recording of that set to her for tomorrow as a gift. I think.
I just realized your last name is the words "so racy," which is
Yeah.
You shouldn't say that after a particularly controversial joke. You should go "so racy."
Yeah.
No, back in high school, people called me Soresi, so gazy. That's true.
We were
All
talking
right, sorry
about
to hear that.
knowing your mom's birthday when we moved to a house in Indiana one time, and Chrissy got us the sound security system, and she tells me the code, and I go, "What's the code?" She goes, "Oh, it's my mom's birthday," and I said, "Chrissy, if I have to learn a woman's birthday, I think it should be yours."
Did I ever tell you guys
Then she
this?
switched it to her birthday. That was the code for a while.
That's cute. I don't know if I ever told you guys this story on the air, but I have a security code and there's a distress code that is now different because my distress code used to be my security code backwards. No. And 3 times in the course of a month, I came home, one time on a date with a lady, and just didn't quite hit the first button. And so I kept entering until it disarmed, and I entered the distress code by accident because it automatically went backwards. And
3 different times you put the number in backwards.
3 different times. It was a repeating number. So when you miss the first one, you're just doing the number repeated backwards. So literally 20 minutes later, the police arrived at my house 3 different times in a month, and I was so confused. One time, literally on a date, and the police arrived just as things were about to what is it with me not getting to
I don't know. Every story is about you getting cock-blocked. I don't know what that's about.
Jesus.
I've never had anybody have more stories about almost getting laid than you.
And
Literally,
I solved the mystery for you. Your date told the police.
There you go.
You know, the cops showed up and they're like, "All right, both of you sit in the living room where we can see you." And the other guy goes and checks the whole house, and then they leave, and it was very, very embarrassing. And I'm like, okay, but whatever, it happened. Okay, go back to the bedroom. I swear to God, things start again to get a little hot and heavy. And right then, there's a frantic knock at my door, and it's my mom. And she goes, "Penny, are you okay? What happened? Are you okay?" The alarm company called my parents, I guess, but an alarm went off. And at 2 in the morning, my mom was knocking on my door. I got interrupted twice. The night ended shortly after that.
And your date was like, "The cops, I understand, but a mother, that's a weird stripper to call over."
I think I saw that on Pornhub last night. It was
Like, "Betty, I'm so sorry I didn't pay for a hotel. Here's money. Go."
So is your mother your emergency contact then? I assume.
My parents together.
Or your parents are, yeah.
Yep.
Like I realized that recently when I got asked for an emergency contact, and I was like, I don't know who to put because like I have no family here. Like if I put my mother down, like what are they gonna do? Be like, "Hey, by the way, son's dead. Okay, thanks." Like what can she do from there?
Well, I don't think the point is for them to come and like assist the police. It's so they're informed.
Just your mother did.
They don't expect them to come and be like, "What? What do you need? Back
No,
up."
but I don't even mean like the police stuff. Like in checking into a hotel and they ask for a secondary number. Like there's all kinds of things that they ask for another contact, and I'm like, I don't know who to put, and I don't think the hotel would accept me writing down "I'm a lone wolf." You know, like I don't think that would work. So,
I knew a woman I was seeing. I realized I had to start saying the word girlfriend because she became my emergency contact because she's like a manager. She's always on her phone. I'm like, I trust her to pick up the phone. And I was like, if she gets this call before I said she's my girlfriend, that's going to be a long conversation.
and just be like, Gianmarco's in trouble. You know, the guy that you're kind of seeing, the one you're talking to.
In the relationship aisle, a person I'm having sex with occasionally on the weekend.
Yeah.
And Gianmarco, does fucking your manager help your career? Because I'm open to it.
It's not my manager. It's not my manager.
Okay.
Not my
It's a
manager.
hand job. He gave his manager a hand job, Ben. It was different.
Got it.
The old Hebrew school hand job.
I My favorite. You ever have somebody like they're in a relationship but they won't define it, and it eventually breaks up the relationship because they won't call them their girlfriend or whatever. And then the minute they break up, they start referring to that woman as their ex-girlfriend. I'm like, you are a fucking psychopath. You broke up because you wouldn't call your girlfriend, and now she's your ex-girlfriend 5 minutes later.
Well, yeah, because it makes a better story, Powers. That's why.
Ex-person I was seeing, it's easier. I don't
just
know.
say girlfriend. Let's just say girlfriend.
You literally described me and then said they're a psychopath.
Well, I didn't know it was about my friend Joey, and then you fucking said that's you too. I didn't mean to make it about you being a psychopath.
I want to hang out with Joey. He's got a good mind.
Psychosis fits or whatever.
I have once or twice retroactively labeled somebody a girlfriend myself. I've done it, but I asked their permission for it. I asked their permission.
And Barbara said yes.
Who did? Who did?
Barbara Streisand said yes.
Oh no. Cockblocking.
What do you think Memories is about, Steve?
Memories of the time the cops were followed by your mom.
By the way, another side note, as you guys know, I kind of cracked one of my teeth yesterday, and I got that fixed. But Carmel kindly made me a smoothie that has hemp seeds in it, and every sip crunch seeds, and it sounds like more teeth are breaking. It's very unpleasant.
Should I do Gianmarco's tips?
Yes, Ralph, what do we got coming in?
He'll do. Hey, you're not giving him my job just yet, all right? Zachary tipped $5 and said, "Where can we find your mom's sex Pilates?" You don't have to answer that.
Is the class called Pullouties? Because that's a bad.
I've been working on that for 20 minutes. That's the line. Pullouties. God damn it. That's perfect. Shut off your camera. That's the end of the show. God damn it. That's a line. Fuck, I've been working on that for 10. Oh my God, that's amazing. Anyway,
actually shut our camera off. That is very.
Ray Benjamin tipped and said, maybe you should try one of those mom matching apps like Ashley Madison. Jojo tipped $10 and said, that yesterday bit killed from this mom.
Oh, good.
By the way,
And a hooded
Powers,
that.
just okay.
What did you say?
Your camera's off, Steve.
I know.
Yeah, that was the joke.
Yeah, because he's so good. It was such a good line.
Thank you so much.
Pullouties. God damn it. I will never stop thinking about it.
Also, now that we paused for a second, anyway, I'm sorry, Rachel, but I don't know if we forgot to introduce Tam in the background, or in the front row, or if she came in late, but she's got a great background that makes fun of Steve and Bauer's pretty good, so we got to see this real quick. Look at this, hilarious.
It's the tassels.
Just wait. There's more.
That.
What was that?
I bet it backfired on you.
Yep.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going, Ray. What else?
All right, there's a lot. Tam Brown, $5. Fuck Pilates is now in my head. I guess it's a blessing. I don't know what your mom looks like to complete the visual.
Oh no.
Alexander Breyer
Is your
said,
mom
my mom's
hot?
a big-
Gianmarco, that's what we want to know. Is it a hot mom doing Pilates fucking, or is it like, is she an 8? Is she a 9? What? Give her. I'm kidding. I don't.
Oh.
Alexander Breyer said, my mom's a bitch too. Just smoke weed every time you have to interact with her.
Oh my God.
This is the greatest Mother's Day show ever. Jesus Christ.
I like that Ralph's angle is me because he set up his laptop so I have 2 screens now so I can actually see Gianmarco while I'm reading the tips because I never have been able to do that before.
Nice.
This is weird. All right, I don't want to be spotlight twice. I'm uncomfortable. I shouldn't have called it out.
And that's what the double angle is going to look like for your bike ride, Steve. It's going to have a bunch of angles like that.
Kim Stewart sent $5. Great set. Gus Walsh, hilarious, and sent you $4.20. We had Greg Burns Jackson. It's not. It's $5. It's not much, but hopefully you can put it towards a new mom. Angela, $5 for therapy. Moms are brutal. D-Dorf, $5 for Gianmarco. Razor said, Gianmarco, I just imagined you and Ben wing manning for each other. It didn't end well.
I'll still be there for you, brother.
We had a few other things that come in. Tam said, I arrived late. Is Ben having a stroke?
What part of the show is that referring to?
Probably any
Could have been any of them,
show.
really. But I think it was when you weren't being able to speak in the very beginning when you couldn't talk for a couple minutes.
Oh, I don't even remember that. I remember I am having a stroke.
It was the IQ test part.
Oh, right. Oh, no, that's just because I'm stupid.
Tam also said, do you guys remember that game entry about Ben being the most likely to tell a story he will probably later regret? Today's episode is Exhibit A. Angela said, can you wish me happy birthday? Yeah.
Happy birthday.
You could.
Oh, happy birthday. Okay, and so we're caught up on tips, but I want to catch up on the bicycle stuff. So what did we say? We said that if we got to 2,000, we would have a Bowers ramp, right? Where Bowers...
he either jumps over me or I am the ramp. We'll figure it out, but it's going to be one of those two.
Either way, it's going to be great. 10 out of 10. I can't wait until that happens, because guess what? We hit $2,000.
God damn it. I mean, congratulations.
Wow.
So we're up to about 2,100, and I don't remember what you guys said for 25, but we're definitely jumping over Bowers.
Chicken suit.
Chicken suit at 2,500.
And is it 4,000? You're just wear the head of the chicken suit and nothing else?
No.
It's dead, right?
No.
Naked Steve on a bike? The chicken head over with a cock head over his cock? Okay, anyway.
Depends. How well are we washing this seat?
How many times do we have to say no seat?
No.
Brand new bike, Steve. It'll only be you and the Walmart employees that have been on it. It'll be great.
I do want to catch up on some of these funny bicycle comments. Sean Ehrlich wants to set Steve on fire.
But you said funny comments.
This is, by the way, the same person who nominated me for the Nobel Peace Prize also wants to murder me.
Disappointed you lost, Steve.
Yeah. He squanders nomination. And by the way, I haven't lost. It was for this year, so we got plenty of time.
Now, didn't they announce a short list beyond that?
I mean, yeah, probably, but still.
But Steve will never be on a short list, Ben. That's the problem.
I don't like
Zachary Neighborhouse, he got lurker shamed into tipping by me. So thank you so much.
By
Mike
the way,
Young was the one
someone,
that pushed us over the edge, and he said if Steve's going to be on a bike, he might as well go over Bowers as a ramp and send us $100. So thanks, Mike.
Nice.
Some other funny ones. Training wheels from Melissa Fiore. And everybody else is just really excited. Oh yeah, Alexander Breyer said Bowers, that bike is the Ass Blaster 3000.
Yes. Yes. If you've not seen Mac's bike on It's Always Sunny, you need to Google it. It is hilarious. The Ass Blaster 3000.
Yeah.
Right.
And then just as a reminder, if you donated to the bike fund, email us on Patreon and we'll send you the Zoom link. If you're not a patron, email us at sdsc@comedyjuice.com.
Also, by the way, if it turns out the chapel is kind of too small for this, there is like a middle school with an empty parking lot a couple blocks down. We could try that too.
That's great. Naked Steve going to the middle school.
I want him naked.
Perfect.
It's going to put a dent in your touring if you can't be within 1,000 feet of a school for 2 years.
I don't think we're gonna get our zoning approved. If we...
We are ready for Fizaa.
Let's do it. Coming up next, it's Fizaa Dosani. Woo!
Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you. So we were talking about Gianmarco's last names a little bit. My last name is Dosani, like the water, spelled a little differently. It's D-O instead of D-A. And one time a so-called friend forgot my last name, and they were like, Fizaa Aquafina? And I was like, damn, really? Aquafina? Like that bottom shelf shit? Like when this pandemic started, like that was the only water left. Like give me something a little more top shelf, like Fizaa Fiji water. Like, I'm exotic, or like give me a quality, like Fizaa Smart water. Like I went to Florida public school. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I went to Florida public school. Or like get creative, Fizaa carbonated. Oh my gosh, Fizaa Perrier. How did you think of that? You didn't. You might as well have said Fizaa Flint, Michigan tap water. I'm just trying to bring awareness. some noise if you're recovering from growing up in a religious household. Can't just be me. Can't just be me. I was raised Muslim. I was a very sex negative experience. I didn't have a term for my private parts. Like the best I could come up with was my squishy front booty crack. Like that was the best I could do. That was the best. And it's crazy I don't have an anatomical term for the region because everyone in my family's a doctor. Mom, dad, brother, sister. Actually, one of them's in rehabs, then go back to being a doctor. But they're still a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm too busy doing dancing for tips. Dancing for tips, people. Parents, I don't even know why I have advice for parents because I literally had Sour Patch Kids for breakfast. But parents, listen, talk to your kids about sex. Otherwise, they're going to say dumb shit like squishy front booty crack. It's a fact. I read it on Wikipedia. I actually wrote it on Wikipedia, but it's still on Wikipedia. You know, it's pretty cool. I was a curious kid. I asked my dad where babies came from, and he said my little sister and I came from a stork. And even then, I just thought it's so odd my dad would fuck a stork, you know? Just weird. We finally had the sex talk. He called me yesterday, and it basically was like, don't have sex. Seriously, absolutely do not have sex. Where are my grandchildren? Why don't I have grandchildren? Go make me some grandchildren. So it was it's a confusing message, you see. You think it's possible to change someone, like physically with a baseball bat? It is. That is my segue into my fetish. I have a thing for disfigurement. I do. My first crush growing up was Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump. I swear to God, I was devastated when I found out that the actor Gary Sinise had legs. I was like, no, man. Oh, he's twice the man I thought he was. Shit, now he can get away. My second crush was Steve Buscemi. Like, I'm not even bullshitting you. I wanted to stare into those beautiful bug eyes all night long, man. Like, you know, when I saw that movie Armageddon, I was like, I'm gonna get him. The movie was about a natural disaster, but truly the only natural disaster was the extreme flooding in my teenage underwear. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys remember that horrible tsunami? I'm sorry. I was very aroused. I've never watched the movie again. It's okay. It's okay. No one else will die from me watching Armageddon, is what I'm saying. I did say my parents are practicing Muslims, and I, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to accompany them on their Islamic pilgrimage to Mecca and Saudi Arabia. Not even like considering the fact that I'd be a second-class citizen until I got off the plane. And it was 100 degrees. I was covered from head to toe, but I was sweating, and my baby hair was falling out from under my scarf. And everyone was looking at me like I was about to have a nip slip on my forehead, like I was walking around with forehead titty. And I don't have time to explain why. Just believe women. Did we start doing that? Did we yesterday? Did we? Anyway, just believe women. Believe me. Believe me. All the men were wearing togas with no underwear. It was awesome. It was awesome. I've never seen more dicks in my life than when I went to Mecca, and I've been to an orgy by accident, okay? I thought I was booked on a show, and then I get there and everyone's smashing. I went back and I read the booking email. It said nudity is not necessary, but it's encouraged. I skipped over that, apparently. And I get there, they're like, where do you want to do your set? And I just start giggling. Because imagine you're making love to your partner and someone starts doing stand-up right next to you. Like, what's worse than that? But I wanted to get paid. You see, I wanted to get paid. So I started brainstorming. I was like, okay, maybe stand-up's not appropriate, but maybe I could contribute to the situation. Like, maybe I could do like a play-by-play, you know, like I could do commentary. And I look over and I see a granny porn star that I recognize. Please don't ask. And she is playing herself like a puppet. I'm talking about elbow deep. I don't want to yuck someone's yum, but damn. And it's just like, you know, it got me thinking. I'm like, I'm in an orgy. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I want to be about it. So anyway, I don't get laid, but I do get paid, which I can live with because as a comedian, so often we want to get paid and we end up getting fucked. So having said that, I hope you donate generously to the cause, which is me eating lunch. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for having me on Fizaa Dosani. Give it up for whoever they're gonna pin up next.
Dosani, tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Give her some lunch. That's what. Buy her a sandwich, send her a Grubhub gift certificate, whatever you need to do. Let's do this.
It's squishy front booty crack. Yes, big. Okay, all right. That might have entered my lexicon. We might start.
Squishy front booty crack. It is.
Also, clearly, I have roommates walking in and out, not giving a shit if I'm doing this.
That's all right.
No,
That was very. That was very funny, Fizaa. That was very funny. Really good set. You know, I take a fair amount of hits on this show as far as my sex life or whatever, and so. You know, I was excited to have you back on the show because I remembered that last time you were on, you said that in the past when you were on Idiot Test, you had a little bit of a crush on me, and then you do your set and you're like, what I'm into is extreme disfigurement. So there we go.
Ben,
I had one.
Relax. She meant emotional.
Back in. All right.
I had this girl. I've been friends with this girl for like 15 years, and she was like, you know, I've just always found you very attractive. And I'm like, oh, thank you. She's like, I'm just into voices. I'm like, well, that's not the fucking same thing. That's not cool at all. I just have a good voice. Fuck, man.
Yep.
Rachel, anything coming in?
Yes, we do. We had Ray Benjamin send $5. Dosani for water.
Nice.
Appreciate you.
And then Alexander Breyer, $3. Here's a fistful of cash.
Got a small fist, but I appreciate it.
Tam Brown, $5. Between Gianmarco's fuck Pilates, your forehead titty, and the grandma vagina puppet visuals, I'm signing up for a memory wipe. As you should.
Maybe you should keep those $5 then. I appreciate it. Thank you.
We also had JoJo, $5. Fizaa Sour Patch breakfast. I taught doctors kids. I get it.
Appreciate you. I also want spicy Funyuns, so that.
I do enjoy the. I mean, I assume it's part of the joke, but just the idea that you're literally eating children in the joke. That was my favorite part of it. Like that.
MC Hoo Ha, $5. He said, but damn.
Hoo-ha. I love that name. MC Hoo-ha.
MC
Elbow Deep Hoo-ha.
He was MC Squishy Booty Crack, but he had to change it for the show.
God damn it, Barris, you beat me there.
Kim Stewart sent you $5 and said, awesome as always. Gus Walsh, $4.20, and said he loved it.
$4.20.
Greg Burns Jackson said, my mind's not the only thing that's warped. Just saying, I'm kidding. D-Dorf sent you $5 and said, squishy front booty crack now on iTunes.
By the way, if we put those in the merch store, that is a very specific audience.
Probably better for merch underwear.
I think Squishy from Booty Crack is the sequel to WAP, isn't it? Isn't that the second?
SFBC.
Which sounds like bank insurance.
Actually, sounds like Suffolk.
No, this bank is SFBC insured.
For up to $4.20.
Zachary sent you $5 and said, now when I see Dosani water, I'm going to think squishy front booty crack. Did I already read that one? I didn't, right?
I mean, there might be multiple that say that. It's very possible.
Yeah.
That's
why when you open it, it goes.
And then Boingo Boingo, of course, squishy front booty crack, and sent you $5.
Thank you.
Randy Longmire, $5. I'm always hoping the song Mad World will start playing during your set. You're hilarious.
Can someone cue that up?
No.
Oh.
Don't make me scream at someone in the front row just trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Chili Dog, $10 for each comic. Angela, 5 Canadian, getting paid.
5 Canadian. Wait, I don't know what the conversion is right
It's,
now.
it's less.
You're wrong.
Less. Not
Never
too much.
mind.
You owe $2 there.
But if you go to Canada, they'll fix you for free. If something's wrong with anything with your body, they'll fix for free in Canada for that $30. So.
Which is the opposite of what Fizaa wants, she said.
Come on, guys, up! Send him to America.
We also, Billy Thompson, 787. Fizza, have you considered merch? Also, Steve, this is funny. I see why you do it.
I just love the idea that if Fizza ever met Gary Sinise, he'd be like, my legs are down here.
Yo, can I write that down, Ben? Because that's kind of...
Please. It's all yours.
They were my magic legs.
I don't know, but we'll see. That's funny as hell.
They fuck you anyway.
Let's see, I had missed a tip for Gianmarco from Dana, $5. It said, thanks, now I can tell my mom there are worse kids than me.
I'm gonna play. By the way, I'm gonna play Gianmarco's set for my mother tomorrow, and be like, "Don't complain about my jokes anymore."
Gus Walsh. If we reach 4,000, Steve has to tell cock-a-doodle-doo. And D-doof. For Steve, fireworks on the bike. Or if naked, his beehoo.
So bottle rockets coming out of his beehoo?
Who? Trust me, this is what I go through. He's like, what does that mean? I'm like, I have no fucking idea.
I think it's a butthole. I think they meant butthole. Fireworks, like one of those Roman candles in your butt. Shooting out of your mind.
Oh yeah, like one of those Roman candles in your butt.
Yeah.
We're with you now.
Yeah.
Last one.
You're not in middle school? You've never shot a Roman candle out of your butthole?
No.
Oh, weird. Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Last one, and then we'll get
Not
to
out
your
of mine.
I've had a couple beautiful candlelit dinners, though.
I mean, you've had the first half of them, and then they got interrupted. But yeah.
That's not how they all end? With your mom storming in with the police?
Sometimes people play a song by the police during dinner. They don't invite the actual police. That's the...
Yeah, the girl keeps playing Don't Stand So Close to Me.
You said you loved the police. Jesus.
We also had Razor send Fizza $10 and said, for Fizza's HBB L-T halal breakfast beef, lettuce, tomato, because they don't call it beef bacon at the halal store. And I mean that from my head down to my 4 missing toes and 1 backwards foot. Wink, wink.
I can't be the only one that thinks someone's gonna be offended by this, right? Like,
why? By people finally saying how attractive they are to people with disfigurements? That's beautiful for them.
no.
There's not a guy with no hands going, wait, someone's going to fuck me now? This is terrible.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the person on behalf of someone who's not offended being offended. That's who I'm talking about.
I don't care about those people. You know about the white ladies that come up and yell at you for being a racist when you're like, you're a white lady, shut up.
But they're like coming up to a person of color saying that shit.
I'm assuming. They're saying it to me, but I assume they say it to everybody. But yeah, it's fucking crazy. Don't be offended for other people.
I don't mean to turn you on too much, but...
Man, Ben, that's not going to help her.
By the way, we have to book Fizza and email her on the same show.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Ben, I see your tiny hands and I raised you tiny titties.
Oh, shit.
Fizza, how about now?
The scale, those aren't that tiny, honestly.
Fizza just tried to lick them. That's incredible.
All right, we've gone off the rails. Let me try and get this back.
Has never been on the rails, just so you know.
I've done some rails before the show, but it's never been on.
This show's one of those skateboards that has like 2 different skateboards and the wheels go this way and that way, and you have to like shimmy your way down the street. That's
Preach.
That's a perfect analogy, Ben.
Good Lord. All right, a couple more things. Tam said, not shooting Roman candles out of our butts is one of the many reasons why women tend to live longer. She's not wrong. And then a couple bicycle ones. Jennifer Story apologized, but said she wants to see. Oh no, she said so. Steve can ride a bike as well as I can. Ray Benjamin for some other kind of tassels, and Angela tipped and said, "I'm sorry, Bowers."
Oh wait. So what are we up to now?
We are up to $2,113.
Oh damn, we're getting there. We're getting close.
Some dollars from a chicken suit. All right, are we ready for the game?
Ready for
That's
the
a
game?
hilarious premise, by the way. Just really quickly, how funny is that if actually men and women just live exactly the same amount of time naturally, but our life expectancy is less just because we kill ourselves in stupid ways a lot and it brings the average down?
Wait, how hilarious is the premise, or you mean, oh, hey, look, science?
Is that actually what it is? We don't actually live shorter?
Well, I mean, we eat shittier, so we die of heart attacks sooner sometimes. But it's most of it's environmental factors is why men die. What's fucked up is that when they said that the people used to live to 35 or whatever, people still live to 70. Just half the babies died at 0, so it fucked up the average.
Yep.
We've always lived to be 70 if you made it past 9.
I'm Ben Gleib, accidental scientist. It's good to be with you.
All right.
In the
game
Bible,
today-
people lived to 900, but the average life expectancy was still 12 somehow.
God told them to kill most of their kids.
Yeah, exactly.
My life expectancy after this show is probably another hour. There's men because they're going on and on. Here we go. The game today is Bicycle a Celebrity.
Oh, this is gonna be
right?
fun.
So merge it. I didn't have a chance to get any of the unpaids. So front row starting off.
With an assistant? You didn't? I'm just kidding.
That's fair. All right, grab some. Anna Hood.
So I didn't know how to narrow it down, but so I have Bike Lee.
Nice.
And Run BMX. Michael Chang.
Nice.
Megan Training Wheels.
Nice.
And last but not least, Patrick Spokely.
Oh, nice.
Adler.
All right, so mine, I've got, instead of DMX, BMX.
Nice.
Then Brittany Gears.
Nice.
And the last one, instead of Cash, it's Crash. And Steve, definitely don't do that.
I won't do either.
Patrick.
All right, I've got a theme going on here. So we've got Wheelie Post, Blake Shelton, Rem Howard, Chains Gardner, and Jim Fork.
Those are all country stars, right?
Nope, they're all from Oklahoma.
Oh, damn it. All right.
Hey, from Oklahoma country star. It's 6 of one, half dozen the other, but okay.
Yeah.
I have the dancing bike duo Julianne and Derek Huffy. And a celebrity in itself, Sam Elliott's handlebar mustache.
Nice. Aranka.
Actually, don't.
I've got Coco Chain. Justin Breaklever. And Seat instead of Seal.
Greg.
All right. Let's see. We got out of the fire for you, bud. We got Tom Cranks.
Nice. He's going on.
Let's see. We got Rem Allen. And of course, the veteran of the group is Robert Derailer.
Oh, that's so good.
Rachel, the other Rachel.
All right. I had a 3. Martin padded shorts. Pine pedally, pedally, like pine. And then Rose handlebar.
Nice.
Nice. Bill.
Yeah, Fizaa. Serious. It is fun. Okay. Alanis, more I sit. Winona, bike rider. Steve, off center.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Where'd you find that picture of me?
In the future.
Ray.
Okay, I know I'm supposed to say these are going to be great.
I don't have much say them, right? You don't have to say they're good or bad. You can just say them. Here we go.
Okay, instead of Howard Stern, we have Howard Sprocket. Robert Derailer's wife. I didn't know that you married Helen DeGeneres. Now Ellen Derailers. And Taylor Schwinn.
All right, Ray, you could say those were bad. That's
That's bad. This was not a fine day.
You did great. We're giving
I'm
you
gonna
shit.
hide under the desk now.
Are there better entries there, or?
Hey, I've got 2 chains.
Fuck.
I've got Neil deGrasse Tyson. And my new nickname for Steve, Mr. Helmet.
Andrea.
Fixing my audio.
You're good.
Okay. I need to ask you, can you hear this?
Yeah.
All right. So I love this game, and so I sent you a small wire transfer for these entries. All right. First one, top tube and stuttered. Training Wheela Tequila. And the rest of these are comedians. Petal Alexandra. Buddy Basket. Graham McGaffigan. Goldberg. And I'm sorry.
Tam.
I have Wheelie Cyrus.
Nice.
Hillary Huff E. And Hayden Pannier E.
Jennifer.
I really don't even.
You know, the question, did Ben have a stroke? That's rhetorical because he has a stroke every day. Carmel knows what I'm talking about.
I would say he has multiple strokes a day, Jen, but I get your
One and done, man. One and done.
Okay.
I only have one entry because I bicycled a song instead, and this was the only one I could pull out of my butt. But it's Zoe Deschanel.
By the way, if we reach $4,000, I'm gonna have to pull a bicycle out of my butt.
Ehrlich.
The only one I had is David Schwinner.
Hoo-ha.
Woohoo! I have Billy Derailer Williams.
Nice.
Bike Raquel Welch. And Tour de Francis Ford Coppola.
Nice.
Michael Veason.
I really had to stretch for one because it's technically not a bicycle and not a celebrity, but Yoko Unicycle.
Wow.
Definitely a celebrity.
Move over. Move over. Game entries. Bruno Bars.
Reese Witherspoke. Flat Tyra Banks.
She would be very upset.
Yeah.
And Dave Chappelleton.
Oh, nice.
Gianmarco, you have your hand up, but we do comics afterwards. So you guys,
Okay, I was just so excited.
We'll do that after we vote for the winner. D.
In Gianmarco's defense, it's his 14th time on the show.
Okay. I've got Michael Bicericle, Chain the Rock Johnson,
Nice.
Nice.
and Seatloaf.
Lindsay.
I just had the one, Richard Gere.
Nice.
All right. Is there anybody else in our audience that are not comics that have not done an entry that want to?
Gianmarco's that want to go. Okay. there we
Wave
go.
at me. I know you're so excited. We'll do ours in a minute. Okay, these are the rest of the entries. So we had Marissa Francis. She thought this was the Night King game, but it was not. I really liked Bike Lee.
Nice.
She had Pedal DeVito and Red Donna. Frankie Berman, his game entries are Schwinn, Stephanie. They're not mixed. Like, goddamn, these people that blend these entries together. So I'm just gonna say them. You tell me what names are. Schwinn, Stephanie, Tour de Francis. That sounds like two. McDormand.
Tour de Francis McDormand.
There you go. So Schwinn, Stephanie, and Tour de Francis McDormand. Thank you so much, Steve.
No problem.
Gwen Stefani.
It's pronounced Gwen Stefani. Andrew Kerr, Schwinn Zhang. Alex Breyer instead of DMX, BMX.
Nice.
Catherine Howard, Jessica Tandem.
Nice.
Victoria Scattereggio, David Schwinner.
Nice.
And then she had Chelsea Handlebars.
Nice.
She also had BMC Hammer.
Said MC Hammer, BMC.
Oingo Boingo, Winona Ryder.
Hey, there you go.
You sit down, Ralph. I can do it myself.
Oh, reliever just started warming up in the bullpen.
I'm ready to come in. Shannon Savage, Dwayne Ow My Crotch Johnson.
Sounds like a bike term to me.
Shannon Savage, Wheelie Nelson.
On the path again.
Cynthia Cresswell, Alex Trek Bike.
Rest in peace.
Razor had Queen Rach Helltrack. And then that is it.
All right. Oh man, I liked the logos. I liked Shannon's Wheelie Nelson was funny. Jessica Tandem from Kate was good. Flat Tyra Banks and Dave Chappelleton were good from Ralph. Training Wheela Tequila was really good. Wheel deGrasse Tyson was good from Gus. Andrea had Training Wheel. But I gotta go with D's Simple Seatloaf. I like Seatloaf. That made me laugh a whole bunch. Gianmarco, what's your favorite one?
I think my favorite was the crotch, the Al My Crotch Johnson. That's really.
All right.
You gotta break the rules, you know.
Fizaa.
I was gonna say seat loaf, but I'm also gonna say Martin padded shorts and 2 chains were really funny.
Oh, so what's your actual vote?
Seat loaf.
Seat loaf. All right, Rach.
Oh man, I loved all of those you said. I loved the 2 chains, but I gotta give it to Flat Tyra Banks. Ralph.
Nice. Ben.
A lot of great ones. I loved Sam Elliott's handlebar mustache from Cassie. I loved Tom Cranks from Greg. I loved Pedalexandro from Andrea, but I have to give it to Gus with Wheel deGrasse Tyson.
Nice. Steve.
It is anybody's ball game, but at this point, I am voting for Pet Alexandro, which I thought was great, and also a comic people need to know more. He's awesome.
True.
So that means the winner is Seatloaf. D, you collect your prize. Go to stscshow.com and shoot us an email. Collect your prize.
Congratulations. Well done, D.
Night King game. I like your idea, Ben. So whoever wants to say that.
Yep. Night King game will be bike a politician. Turn any politician into a bicycle thing or part or whatever. And enter those entries over the next, whenever the next show is. I don't know the schedule. Tuesday. So you got some time.
In Indianapolis.
In Indianapolis, we will announce the Bike King game at our special indie show. So you will have
and we might change it to the Bike King game. All right.
The Bike King, yes.
I will lose at that.
Yes, you will. Gianmarco, do you have some? You were very excited earlier. Do you have a couple?
Yeah, not anymore. I hella Tom Holland, which
Nice.
and Tour de France Bass.
Nice. Fizzy, you got any?
Yeah, I got 2. Pedali Llama and Handlebars Bruce Streisand.
Or subject on this show, Fizza, but I appreciate you bringing that up. That was very funny. Rach, you got any?
No, I don't.
Ben, Steve, how many you got? You got any?
I got a bunch. I got like 10.
I got 73. I'm kidding. I don't have any. Go ahead, Ben.
All right, Ben, bring us on.
I got Hank Basket with a dog in it. I got Schwinn Diesel.
Nice.
This one written by Carmel, Spokey B. Hawkins.
When I think about you, I touch myself. That's good.
Was that her?
Sophie B. Hawkins, is that's that?
No.
No, that's the dance where a woman asks the man to the dance.
No.
You're thinking about that's Sadie Hawkins. Wow, it is Sophie B. Hawkins. You're right. I take it back. You're right, Bowers. We've got Steve Hofstetter. We've got Rachel Gallagher go real fast on her bike. We got Ving Frames.
Oh, nice.
Leanne Rims.
Oh, God.
Liz Chain E.
Oh, that's good.
Valve Dennings. And my last one is Air Jordan.
Nice. I was wrong. That's Sophie Hawkins saying it was a different song. It was
wasn't it Damn I Wish I Was Your Lover? That
yeah. So that was the one I used to play before I touched myself. So I had them confused.
Okay. I lost the trivia contest. Why? How? Okay. Anyway.
Kind of sadly perfect that Carmel's entry was, "Damn, I wish I was your lover." It's
that is true. I think this was veiled. I think this was a veiled thing she said to you, Ben. I think this was a code of some kind.
I'm available.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for the song. Here we go.
It's Lady Doodle time. It's Lady Doodle time. It's time for Lady to the Doodle sun.
Alrighty. So, sorry, just a second. I accidentally left the meeting. I fucked it up, but give me a sec.
You're in the meeting right now. Just don't worry about it. You're right here with us.
The more important one, the iPad.
I know. I was just trying to stall for you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Today's Night King game is delay while joining a meeting.
No, I gotta be a co-host real quick, and then
I'm kidding.
I'll show you some bomb-ass drawings.
It's okay if you don't feel bad about it. It's okay.
We're fine.
Everything's fine.
That's a new bumper sticker or shirt. Taylor angrily shouting, "Everything's fine!"
Realize, Leedy, you're like worried about this. Fizaa opened by telling us her favorite artist died, and then Gianmarco got disowned midstream. Like, we'll be fine.
Well, I appreciate that. All right. Is it sharing? Is it going? Did I do the thing?
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I'm kidding. It's fine.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. It always scares me. Every time you pull up images on your iPad, it scares the shit out of me.
Me too.
Why? What do you think is going to be on here?
I don't know, but it scares me.
Okay, here we go. First up, I have Ben, 5 seconds pre-show.
Is there a sperm coming out of his mouth? That's
No, Bowers, it's going in.
Goes in tail first, his backs in.
Bowers,
Oh
it's
my
because he's
God.
been sharing a room with a stork. That's all. Don't worry about it. Then next, I have no seat, and then Bowers in the background showing what we're gonna do. Then we've got a.
Oh my God.
Make it more.
Greatest picture I've ever seen. God damn it.
Incredible picture.
Holy shit. If we don't auction that one off eventually, I don't know what the fuck we're doing on this show.
By the way,
I'll
Steve-
figure out an NFT, and you can own this masterpiece.
Steve, this needs to be a full-size picture in the Pew Pew room, I think, at Steel City.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
Awesome.
All right. Then next, I have Rachel giving Fizaa some forehead titties. Then next, we've got this.
No.
Censored. You're welcome.
Are you sure you don't want to make that censored area 400 times bigger, or?
I was gonna say he's making the sound with his spokes with his dick.
Ow!
Maybe it destroys foreskin.
As babies, since he's Jewish.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I have this. Dad?
Oh, they're doing it stork style.
Oh my God!
I didn't
This is
know
called
that one.
stroke in stork on white canvas.
I meant to censor that one, or at least put a little black bar right there. But I didn't.
Leedy, don't change a thing.
I think this is what Bowers was worried would be on my screen.
By the way, Leedy, don't show that to Muggleton either.
Oh, God, he'd be so hot and bothered.
I don't think your Google search is a problem anymore, Leedy.
Okay. It's all a problem, if we're being honest. My devices are not safe. All right, and then next I have Dosani, water that's fresh as a squishy front booty. And then last but not least, I gotta switch over forums to this one.
Oh my God. Oh God, you got me a card from my mom. Yes, I love it. Oh my God, what a treat. Thank you.
Art for my heroes and LeedyCorbin.com. Almost better because of the delay. Well done.
I was building suspense. It was all part of it for sure.
It's all part of it.
I'm a professional.
Nice work. All right, Fizaa, where do we find you out in the world? How do we follow you around? You got something? Tell us about your clubhouse stuff. What else?
Fizaa.
Yeah, I'm going to put the event link in the chat. So it's actually this Monday. It is at 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. Check it out. The link for the event is there. And then I'm on all the platforms as Fizaa Dosani. I'll put my Instagram on there as well. So hope to see you Monday. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Fizaa. We'll see you next time. Gianmarco, where do we find you, buddy?
It's everywhere. Gianmarco Soresi, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and I'm hosting a new show on a platform called Rush Ticks, May 18th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
Very cool. You can find me at Bowers Comedy. We do not have an origin stories this week, but next Wednesday is the Sklar Brothers, and I'm in Oceanside tonight. I think a couple people are coming to that show, so I'll see you guys at Oceanside, and then I'm taking the red eye to Pittsburgh, and we'll be there tomorrow building an obstacle course. So, Ben, what you got coming up?
Also taking the red eye to Pittsburgh tonight. So got that. Before that, I have Gleib off the top today. crowd work and improvised madness at Nowhere Comedy Club. You can join us, nowherecomedyclub.com for tickets. SDSC, if you'd like a discount promo code, use that, SDSC. And due to the incredible generosity yet again of Patrick Yoakley, the first 3 people who DM me on Instagram like a free ticket, Patrick has got you, and I will set it up. So hit me up at Ben Gleib on Instagram. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you Tuesday. I'm headlining at Helium in Indianapolis, and we got Bowers and Steve on the show as well, and a couple other special guests. So there's I think a few tables left. So tell your friends that are in Indy to please come on out and get those, because we gotta sell this puppy out. We don't have to, but it'll be nice.
Well, Steve, what you got coming up?
Monday night, assuming I'm still alive, I'm going to have an Ask Us Everything show. You could ask a lot of questions about the bike, and I will blink once for yes or twice for no from the hospital bed. So, yeah, check all that stuff out, and then the tour starts soon, and that's it.
And Steve, that reminds me, by the way, one of the biggest tips I'll just give you in advance now for when you ride a bike. It's fine, but just never blink. Never, ever blink.
Oh my God.
All right, Rachel, we got anything to catch up on before we get the audience out of here?
Yes, we do. You can see the height difference between my co-star today and I. Savannah Martin said, I'm just here to plug Big Fat Fonzie. I don't know what that means.
That's one of Bowers' albums that Ben and Rachel haven't listened to.
Oh, that's embarrassing. We had some more tips that had come in for the bicycle. Razor had said, if Steve actually jumps over Bowers, we could call that episode Jumping the Shart.
Why is Bowers
if one of us shits our pants, kinda, which is possible. That's possible. This could be Jumping the Shark and the shark at the same time.
Alyssa Hurlizer, she didn't understand this bike thing, but then she heard Naked Steve, so count her in.
Cute, Steve.
And then lastly, Ron Gould said, for the bike fun, I need to see a grown-ass man learn how to ride a bike and hit a ramp.
Well, instead, you're seeing me do it.
And just a reminder, if you did donate to the bike fund, email us at sdsc@comedyjuice, because we are going to live stream it on Monday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and our final total is $2,187.60. So, thank you guys so much.
Thank you so very much. And just to be clear, we're not live streaming it. Really, it's only on Zoom, so you need to get that link. That's why.
Oh yeah, I mean it's not. I didn't say it's like an open public live stream, but it's a live stream.
It is technically streaming through the internet. That's a good point. All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, hey, audience, thanks so much. Audience Comics, so much. We love you. We will see you guys on Tuesday. Some of you in person, some of you on the internet as well. So we're excited for that. And yeah. So, Rach, anything you want to say before you get out of here?
Last one, General came in. Lindsay tipped because she wants to see Steve ride the bike. So again, message me on. I was going to say Peloton, not a Peloton. That's a bike. Message me on Patreon. And this is the last show before Indianapolis, everybody. So.
Wow. I do like the idea of, like, we got 3 new Pelotons joining the front row today.
We could make this a fitness show. We all buy a Peloton, and we just all ride bikes while we do this. We just do the comedy where we're all riding bikes. What do you think?
I have a Peloton now, and let me just tell you, it's very hard to clear the clothes off of it.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.
All right, we'll see you.
We'll see you Tuesday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, so I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. All the people are coming to Indy. All the plans are put together. That's going to be super fun, and we're excited. So I will see you guys tomorrow in Pittsburgh, Steve and Ben. Have a good flight.
All right, and I will add, I'm very, very excited for Indianapolis, and tomorrow morning, Ben is flying on the red eye, lands in Pittsburgh. I'm picking him up, and Ben, I have calculated the sum total minutes that you've been late for sound check over the course of the last 250 plus episodes, and that is when you will see me at the airport.
Oh, no. To Steel City, my friends. I'm very excited for that. Thank you all for being with us. It's crazy after 250 plus episodes virtually, which is all we could do. We're going to meet each other in person and do a show with actual legs and stuff. It's going to be crazy. We are the Gary Sinise to the Lieutenant Dan that has been the last year and a half. We're very excited. And we'll see you all in person, full body, in just a couple days. Good night.
What's on your Peloton?
Afternoon. Clothes. Furry jacket.